Junior, and welcome back.
Hey, Dan. Great to see you again.
You came to us, what, a little over 5 years ago
Yep.
with a product called the Knitter Feeder.
That's right.
Which is how we feed all 5 of our dogs every single day.
Right.
It's an elevated feeder that keeps everything clean in your home. For cat lovers, there is one thing that, I don't even know how to set this one. There's one bad part about having a cat, and we all know what it is.
That's right.
It's a litter box.
Right. Yeah.
This is brand new.
Brand new.
I saw the prototype when you first came up to it. This is the first time anybody has seen this anywhere. National television debut. I don't even think it's out there on the shelves yet. At $19.98, you are now able to clean your litter box with whatever type of litter you use. Your hands never get near the litter, and it doesn't fall all over the floor.
That's right. That's right.
Show us the problem, and then we'll show them the solution.
So, Dan, you know, I didn't grow up with cats. I had dogs all my life.
Right.
But a few years ago, my daughter went off to college. She rescued 3 cats. Not
Good
one,
person.
but 3 cats. Landlord wouldn't let her keep them, so guess where they ended up?
They're at your house.
Right, right.
Right.
So quickly saw how cute cats were, but you're right. The litter box was just the chore that nobody wanted to do.
Yeah.
So there's so many problems with it. Let me show you what most people are doing, right? So first you've got to look all around the house and you've got to find a bag.
Right.
Usually a grocery bag, and it usually has holes in it.
And this
right?
would be just fine if everybody had 3 hands, but we don't.
That's right. So we're working with clay here. This is not the real deal,
Yes.
but it's just clay.
No animals
and
were-
as you are, I've got the black mats here because as you are cleaning this litter, you are spilling litter everywhere.
And
You're
if you get
also-
even 2 drops of litter outside the box, they will somehow wind up in your sofa and in your bed. Have you ever noticed that?
well, and the cat tracks it all over the house, and that's
Right.
just nasty stuff. And you're also, as you're trying to get this in here, you're always touching these handles, which you don't want to touch, right?
Watch this invention. It is brilliantly simple.
So,
And I know you spent a lot of time, you and your wife worked together as a team. This is the new Knitter Scooper. And it works with a configuration where the bags are right here. You're not fiddling to find bags. And how many bags do you get?
15 to a box, and you've got 5 boxes.
75.
75 bags,
And
right?
then we have replacement bags for you. It's got an interesting hinged flap door. Watch how simple this is.
So this solves all of the problems that we're experiencing. What the biggest problem comes from trying to get the waste into the bag because you're trying to get it out of that bin. So when you scoop with the Knitter Scooper, with just one little
This is so
sift,
brilliant.
lift your wrist, and it goes right into that bin.
Yeah.
And you see that gate?
Yep.
So there's a little trap door, if you will.
Keeps it from falling back
That's
out.
keeping it from falling out. So by attaching a bin to the scoop, and you line the bin with the bag, you now can deposit the waste right into that bag, and you clean your box in half the time with half the effort,
And
none of the spills.
A single piece of litter outside.
Right.
Those bags are scented, so it keeps it nice and fresh. If you have multiple cats, it'll multiply how much you appreciate this thing.
Absolutely. And let me show you something that's really important about these bags. You notice that the bag handles are nowhere near getting soiled or dirty. So once you take this off,
You're not touching anything.
you can take the bag out,
Yep.
and very quickly it's nice and clean, and because of that you can seal it off. Now you don't have to run outside like you did with that bag. You can just take it into any trash can in the house.
Because it's a scented bag.
It's gone, smells gone.
Fernando was very kind. I saw him, and we have not seen him here on the air in a while. He started with us about 5 years ago. You know his Knitter Feeder. It's one of the best-selling pet products that we ever offered on the air. He gave me a prototype of this and said, take this home to Louie. Louie is my cat. He's the mayor of the farm. The very first time I used it, I literally was giving you applause. Because guess who scoops the litter at my house? Me.
I bet.
We've got 3 color choices for you. We've got blue, we also have the green, and then we also have the tan. Now, we do have replacement bags available, but you're going to get 75 bags with your purchase. And at $19.98, it's brilliantly simple. I think that is the ingenious design that you and your wife came up with. It is so easy to use that you will never want to scoop litter the old-fashioned way again. Grocery bags were not designed for kitty poop. These bags were.
Well, let me show you one other thing. What do you do with the scoop when you're done? Most people just lay it on the floor, right?
Right.
It's a nasty, dirty thing. This, either you have it ready to go for the next time you want to scoop because it's not touching the floor, or it serves as a caddy.
That's good.
So it's out of the way, not on your floor, keeping everything clean. And you know how important it is for a cat box to stay clean. If you don't keep it clean, cat's going somewhere in your house.
They will present you with gifts.
And if you do use it, they're going to track that dirty litter all over the house.
Right.
And you're going to have a lot of odor. So by having a tool that allows you to do this job in half the time with half the mess, it's much easier to keep it clean more frequently, and it's a lot more.
Fernando, show people again.
Sure.
And then a question for you. There's different types of litters out there. There's lightweight litters, there's clumping litters, there's baking soda litters. Can it be used with all of them?
Absolutely.
Okay.
And
so
look
we're
how
not asking
fast.
you to change the lifestyle of your cat.
No.
We're just making your life simpler. You've never seen this before. This is brand new this morning. Thank you, by the way, for bringing it to QVC first. It's not on any store shelves at this particular point, and it makes it simple. Now, he turned that upside down, and it didn't dump out.
Yeah, well, you see that door is
that
keeping
trap door keeps everything right where you want it to be.
what goes in stays in.
This is brilliant.
Right? And when you want to dump, you dump. So we've cleaned this box with no mess. There's not a speck on the ground.
Yeah. You just made the only uncomfortable part of being a cat owner comfortable. Thank you.
All right, Dan.
Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant.
Great to see you again.
$19.98. By the way, I think our price on it is incredible.
Absolutely.
When this eventually goes to retail, I don't think we'll see $19.98
With
on
all
it.
those